What happens after death? This is described in different ways in Bhagavad Gita. There's one very famous verse, 213, Dehinosmin yata dehe komrami ovanam jratata dehantara praptirdirs tachan muyati. As the embodied soul passes in this life from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at the time of death. So we attain another body. So then the question is, what kind of body? That's also addressed in the Gita in 14:18. Urdvam gatati satvasta, one who is situated in goodness, he goes upward, he gets a superior body. Madhya tishtanti rajasa, but one who is engaged in passionate activities for material enjoyment, he remains in human society. Saganya gunya vritti sta do gachanti tamasaha, but those who engage in the abominable mode of ignorance, they fall down into the animal kingdom. Persons who are cruel, uncontrolled, insensitive, opposed to spiritual development, who live more or less like animals, and even in this life, they can actually lose the human form of body and degrade to the animal kingdom. So in the Gita, it's described how we can cultivate these different levels of consciousness. Goodness, passion, and ignorance. And it's also described how we can transcend these three destinations and attain the spiritual world, the ultimate destination, the Param Gatim, the abode of the Lord. Basically, Krishna says that Ante Kalis Smaran Eva, that whoever remembers him at the time of death, that actually he attains into the spiritual kingdom. So the idea is that during this span of life we practice remembering Krishna. So it's not difficult to remember Krishna if one practices. For one thing, one can merely remember the name of Krishna, and therefore we encourage this chanting of Hare Krishna, because even if we remember to chant Hare Krishna, that constitutes remembering Krishna. We can study Bhagavad Gita because Krishna's instructions are non-different from himself. If we just remember a few verses from Bhagavad Gita, we can attain spiritual perfection. We can remember the form of Krishna in a temple. There's the form of the deity. Simply by remembering the form of Krishna, we can attain the spiritual world after death. Simply by bowing down to the form of Krishna. And so many spiritual Krishna-centered activities can result in our attaining Krishna's abode. Actually, Krishna describes whatever we worship, that state we attain. If we worship the demigods, we go to the demigods. If we worship the demons, we attain their planets. We worship the ghosts and spirits, we attain the abodes of such beings. But if we worship the Supreme Lord, we go to his supreme abode. So that is our destination. If we fix our mind on Krishna, and that's a destination from which we don't fall back into this world. Other destinations are temporary, but the abode of the Supreme Lord is eternal. Hare Krishna.